So for day one of Daily Valhalla 2022, we are going to be playing the original Cyberpunk Jam build of Valhalla, the original prototype. Let's boot this up here. And full disclosure, I never actually played through the whole thing. Very sacrilegious of me here, but you know, this is a good time to do it. Wouldn't you say so? Very appropriate. Let's let's see what this original looked like. Look at this. Hey, John. My name's not John. We don't serve kids here. Of course not. You serve drinks, not kids. That's the difference between a bar and a kindergarten. Dorothy was just... She was always this way. Alcohol won't hurt me. Never been hit with a bottle on the head. Oh, ho, 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 ho. A sugar rush, huh? 2 units of aldehyde and 1 of powdered delta. Karmatrine is optional. That original font, that R's and M's, oh dear. Okay, so 2 of aldehyde, 1 of powdered delta. Jillian. Choose your modules of mixing them, but mixing them for over 10 seconds is blending it and can ruin a perfectly good drink. Oh no. You know, I like Jillian a lot. I really, really like him. I think he's cool. Very glad Jill is the main character. Oh, so I thought I was gonna have to memorize it from the text. It looks like we could just see it right here. Okay. So how did this originally work? Oh, okay. 1, 2, powdered delta. This is optional, right? It's very optional, but obviously this is what Dorothy would want, right? Oh my goodness. Stop. Oh, it doesn't show if like I got it right either, so we don't know if it's right. Boss version 2.1a. Thanks, John. I'm not... Whatever. How does all that work? How does what? You're a robot. You don't necessarily need to drink or eat, right? Oh, is Lilum not the term? Oh, are we gonna find out? It all goes to our core where it burns. Why do you do it? I'm still humanoid and advanced AI. My sanity depends on doing human things. Body's made to scan what we eat and respond accordingly. As a fun fact, even if I'm not allergic to milk or nuts, I don't like onions. Uh-huh. Even if you know all that and how the food goes nowhere, you still do it? Anything they eat or drink nowadays is pretty much a prettied up, nutritious sludge. It is pretty cool seeing this, after playing the completed game, being able to go back and see the original one afterwards. Kind of cool, actually. I like this. A sparkle star, an aged sugar rush, huh? Well, that's just this all over again. We're getting the Karmatrine in there. Oh, I stretched the screen. I went to click the thing to move it over, but it stretched the game window. Oh, that's funny. Because the Karmatrine is right on the edge here, so I just clicked on the edge, and that caused the window to become resized. All right, let's age it, mix it, and then we'll stop, and now we'll de-age it after mixing. A sparkle star for a sparkling girl. Yay. What's that headband thing your production line always has? OV slot. Oh, you are OV. What does it stand for? Output and up. Oh, you. Okay. Output's an upgrade slot. Closest part to our brains. We can upgrade with different devices. Cat ears? Are you into that stuff, John? That's quite the surprise. I have principles, and one of them is to always charge a fee for my services. Would a free drink do? Or are we gonna see it? Look at that! Look at that! Nyam. Cute. I've had clients finish early with only that. The girl shows you her cat ears and it's over. How embarrassing. Bummer. It's actually a jamming device. Ooh. Interferes with radio signal. I don't need it. It was the closest thing there was to a pair of cat ears, so I had to decorate them. That's pretty funny. I really love all the world building of Valhalla, quite honestly. Like, that's always what originally brought me in on all this, right? A game that's about a cyberpunk setting, but just the side characters in a bar living their life in it. I always felt that was so freaking interesting. And obviously it was their premise from the get-go. And I love it. Like, I was instantly sold on this. God damn it, Dorothy. Oh my god. A blue fairy, 4 Adelheid units, 1 of Flannergood. I'm gonna pronounce all these wrong, by the way. Blended, huh? All right, blue fairy. So, one thing that was interesting and said about the drinks, and I'm sure I'll mention this again on one of the other days, was that they purposely, hold on, we gotta count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does it? Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. Blending. Oh, it's blending. It's blending. That they purposely didn't make the drinks have a real life equivalent or a real version of them of what they are, so that you can kind of make whatever you want to be those drinks. And I thought, you know, that's kind of an interesting way to do it. You know, as long as you make the drink look like it color-wise, you could just IRL mix a drink and be like, this is a sugar rush, this is this, and it can just be whatever you want it to be so it tastes good. And I always thought that was kind of cool. That's a neat touch for it, right? When it comes to people who want to play out the stuff from the game and everything. You want to become a real girl? I'm already real, and I'm anatomically correct in every single place. Couldn't work like I do right now if you're human. That's true. And I would probably still be a toddler. Uh-oh. Aren't you already? I said toddler, not child. Hey, do you like kids? Sorry, John. Fertile robots are still a prototype. And even if I could, I wouldn't have one myself. You guys like children. Cheerful and eager to explore and learn. You know, I have some nephews now, and they're pretty great, actually. I know I'm always like, I can't deal with children, babies, but I mean, you know, I'm not that much of a hard ass, right? It bothers me they see me as another child. That's always been an interesting thing about Dorothy. It's already late. Sorry, John. Gotta go. Ask for Dorothy on the 3rd Street. Might even give you a discount. Goodness. No, thank you. At all. Forget it. Never gonna happen. Nope, nope, nope. Big no thanks. Oh, Jamie's in this. A droid. DFC-72, anatomically correct humanoid unit? Yeah. Whoever pays for services must be a bona fide sick bastard. Top ones tell me they have their own batch of DFC-72s. At the end of the night, they implant their clients with tracking nanomachines that keep... That's some clever stuff. You think she's one of those? No idea. At the very least, seems to enjoy her job. What may I serve you? Give me a gut punch. I'd rather not. They might fire me. You bartenders contractually forced to say that lame joke anytime I ask for that drink? As a matter of fact, we are. What was the alternate drink that came out later? Like, there was the gut punch, and then there was the... what is it? I don't remember from memory the name of that drink. There's, like, you get a different conversation with someone. I think if they ask for a gut punch, and you give them the special local version of it, the altered one. I think it's some other, like, wrestling move or something like that. At least one? All right, let's... At least one. We got a heavy hand over here. All right. We got a heavy hand. One gut punch. Not gonna make any jokes. If I had to, I'd probably quit this job. Say, Mr. Bartender, what's your name? I'm just... Jillian. I always at first called him Gillian, just because of how I would pronounce a J, until later in the main story. It's mentioned how his name with Jill's always sounds familiar, and like when someone calls it from the other room, they mistakenly think it's both of them. And so I believe it's Jillian. Jamie. It's weird that someone asked me my name. Did you do it for some reason? Knowing someone's name makes you a bit close to that person and helps you see them as humans. Made a habit out of knowing the name of people I'm not ordered to kill and probably won't be. So you a mercenary or? Yes, although I prefer the moniker gun for hire. What kind of works do you do? The usual. Bouncer, private eye, magnicide. All these songs are here in the prototype. That's interesting. I've bought this OST a few times now. I recently had to get a CD version because I wanted it in my car, and I'm like, I'll just buy yet another version of the OST. Why not? I kind of want a vinyl player just to play the OST on vinyl. That just seems fun to do, you know? Just to have that set up for listening to it. I think that'd be cool. Pile driver if you want to hear a story. No lame joke this time. Ingredients. Carbotrine greater than Bronson extract equals Flannery. But he seems to like Bronson extract. Maybe if I dial it up a little bit. Jeez, making this complicated in the original. So, alright, what if we did like 2 of these, and then he likes Bronson extract. So 1, 2. Let's dial it up so it's a little bit more in it, but not too much. And then that's 5, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. I can't do more. Unless like it means more. No, well, I think what I need to do is I need to have 1 Flannery, but 2 Bronson extracts, so it's higher. And that's so much more overpowering, though, you know? So I don't know if this is gonna work out. Because, like, if you have 2 and 3, then it's like a touch more flavor-wise. But if it's 1 and 2, then that's even more overpowering than the original, so I don't know if that works. But if I need the Carbotrine to be higher than the other 2 combined, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a good pile driver. Not exactly a pile driver, but I think you'll like it. And you would be right. Yeah! All right. We're good at this. Let's go. Intense and really strong. What do you call it? It doesn't have a name, actually. Oh, that's what I was talking about! The pile driver and suplex! That's all. It's here in the prototype. My goodness. Except it wasn't with Jamie in the main game. You do it with someone else, actually. But at least I think you do. Every 10 suplex you sell, make me one? Sure, I'll think about it. That droid that was here earlier reminded me of this one job I had. It was to kill some big name from a corporation. I was going to execute him on his room, but he hired one of those DFC-72s. Things record everything they see and send it to a cloud storage. I couldn't kill him like that, so I waited for about an hour until the DFC-72 finished her job, and then I killed him. The hard part was making it look like an accident, but I found a rope he used with the DFC-72. Made it look like he hanged himself? Oh no, that was Gillian, bartender. Used the wrong voice, I'm sorry. You take these stories quite well. I'm more intrigued by the fact that you tell them so nonchalantly. Aren't you worried someone finds you? I'm not revealing names or showing proof. I might as well be a bumbling madman. Dang, he's hardcore. Although this is interesting because I think Jillian gets revealed to have a very interesting past, or at least it's hinted towards it. You've seen my tastes. Surprise me. Maybe I should give him a pile driver or gut punch, although just giving him Bonds and extra recovery train seems like fair game. Huh. Well, we could just... What if we made it strong like this? I guess this is technically still a suplex, right? Alright, what if we just make it stupidly strong with this crap? Let's go. Let's go. Let's age it. Yeah, there we go. This is some good stuff. Alright, cool. He likes it, fine. I used to like making drinks. I used to enjoy doing that. I'd have a bunch of drinks in my place, and I'd have friends over, and I'd be like, yo, what do you want? Pick something up for them. I always enjoyed doing that. Got himself killed with some loose pipe that impaled him. Seems he was drunk as hell, too. I barely arrived to... Yo, good job, Jamie. You did it. Makes you think, huh? Really makes you think. Who else is gonna show up? Oh my goodness. It's her. It's the early prototype. Alma, what's up? I don't care what you bring me as long as it has alcohol. Lots of it. I should see what happens if I give her any other drink. Anything with alcohol. What was a Brandtini? Way back, right? I used to have a bunch of the drinks memorized, actually, from playing. It was a little pro to that. I don't know what the fuck I just made, but it's yours. Sweet nectar of the... Thanks, King's Quest 5. Ah, water. Sweet nectar. No, that's nectar of the gods, right? So you look troubled. Why would you care? We have a strict policy about depressed drunkards, do we? We can handle violent, happy, and lecherous alcoholics, but depressing ones make newcomers realize what alcohol does to them, and that is bad for business. Make clients as happy as possible. Well, make me happy. I want a Brandtini. The dreaded Brandtini. I always forget how to... Well, now, how about that? Twice as much aldehyde as there is powder delta, and permethrin equal to 1/3 of the total powder delta. All of it aged. What? Oh, come on. This is what you guys put in the original? This kind of shit. I can see why the main game did not get this complicated with it. Okay. Aldehyde equals powder delta times 2. Permethrin equals powder delta divided by 3. So, all right, if I put... Oh my, you gotta be fucking kidding me here. So if we did like 1 aldehyde, right? Well, no, let's divide by 3. So what if we had 3 powder delta? Adelhyde equals powder delta times 2? Powder delta divided by 3. What, like 6, 2, and... But that's... Oh, come on. Hold on. Adelhyde equals powder delta times 2. So... Like, I would just do, like, 1 and 2, or 2 and 4. But then Chemitrine is equal to the powder delta divided by 3. So I would need the powder delta to be divisible by 3, right? It would have to be 3 or 6. But if it was 6 and 2, it only leaves room for 2 Adelhyde. When it would need to be 3, right? I mean, does it let me just do more than the 10 little blips that are here? Like, if I did 2, 3, and I made this 6. So 6, 3, and then make this 2. Okay, it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me do that. So how do you do this? What the hell? I can't believe this. Oh my god. Like the only thing I can think of is like that's 3 and that's 1. So that's powder delta divided by 3, so it's 1 Chemitrine. But then the Adelhyde equals powder delta times 2? Oh, I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kept thinking powder delta divided by 2 for some reason, not multiplied by 2. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Adelhyde is equal to the power delta amount multiplied by 2. Not, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Okay. Aged, mix it, okay. Here's your freaking print. Oh, that was so embarrassing. Oh my god. Jillian, Albert, John, I don't care. Do I have a John face? You want to make me happy? This will be interesting. What troubles you then? I'll tell you what troubles me. Today I called my mom to tell her how they paid me a nice sum of money for a job. Tell her how I wanted to buy a bigger house and that kind of stuff. And she somehow turned it to a talk about how I don't even have a boyfriend yet. Can't believe they ruined this game with politics by making Alma straight. Sister and 7 children and brother-in-law's job. She then starts talking about how I need a real job. This fake job is really well paid and she wants me to leave what I love doing? Well, not gonna happen. How do you feel now? Feel a lot less irritated. Sometimes all you need is to have someone to listen to you. That's true. Sometimes that's what you need. What's your fake job? I'm a hacker. Titty hacker, titty hacker, titty hacker. Both sides of the law. Alma rules. Like Alma's the kind of character where if like I'm playing a Shadowrun campaign, I'm like, all right, I'm basically making Alma. I'm like a dentist that owns a candy store. Let's make it fun. I can't decide which drink order next, so depending on which one you pick for me, I'll tell you a different story. A Bleeding Jane, a Cobalt Velvet, a French Weaver, or a Moon Plus. Oh my god, it's really funny to see the origin of this game and like how complicated this originally was. They definitely simplified this aspect of it. Setting up a sugar rush and a blue fairy. Oh my god. So I have to pick what I make, and that determines what story I get. That's an interesting way to do it, but I can see why they didn't go with this in the end. How about sugar rush and a blue fairy? I already forgot how to make a sugar rush and a blue fairy, so I can't make a moon blast. Oh, but that's gonna be the good one. It's the good one if you remember those. Damn it. Let's go with a cobalt velvet. Bleeding Jane, you know, Bleeding Jane reminds me of like Bloody Marys or whatever, and I just never like those. All right. Cobalt velvet. Aldehyde equals the Flanner Guild. Flanner Yide. I know I'm bothering someone with how I pronounce these. Aged up. Chemitrine is higher. So that's 4 and 6. We are a genius. Look at us go. Mix it up. Bada bing, bada bazongas. What? What? I messed it up? What do you mean I messed it up? What do you mean I messed it up? No way. Hey, how did I mess it up? I thought, but it was the 2 equals and then the 1 crate. Oh my goodness. This unnamed supervisor. Well, it was very, very interesting to see the original, and it's cool. But I didn't get us any story by Alma. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We got the bad end, everyone. I'm sorry. We got the bad end of the Valhalla prototype. And we'll just have to live with our mistakes. Well, that was fantastic. How's this? I'm glad I finally got around to playing this. This is what got my butt in gear to do it. But that's it for the first day of Daily Valhalla 2022, and I hope you look forward to the rest of it. See you around. See you tomorrow.